everyone. How's everybody doing today? This is the Sweet Spot. I am Jason, here with the Godfather. Coming fresh off the board meeting, got the sweet socks on there.
Yep.
PGA logo. Not
Sweet
sure how I
socks.
feel about that.
Well,
Actually,
you probably like them.
I'm pretty sure I know how I feel about it.
You're
but,
just
you know,
disappointed you don't have your own.
The logo there. You got the logo
Well,
there.
we had a big meeting today.
Yeah. PGA logo on your underwear too, or what? I mean,
I wore navy blue underwear, so it's pretty close.
that's good. I mean, you got the colors down.
Yeah, I made sure, just in case I pull my pants down at the meeting. I don't know.
So on that note, we'll start off the way we always do with a shout out and congratulations to Greg Ennis.
Greg Ennis, big winner.
Big winner, 1 hour in the simulator. Come on down. I'm sure, has he already been in the simulator? You taking advantage of it yet?
Not yet, no.
Well, we'll get him in there. We'll get him in there and you know, so congratulations there. Make sure
Yes,
you share
thank you,
this
Greg.
video. And we'll keep doing this all winter long. We're just going to give away hours in the simulator. We did foursomes most of the year. We'll do hours in the simulator before. For everyone, you know, now. We're here in the indoor yoga studio.
Yes.
Yoga for Golfers studio. Our very own LPGA Teacher of the Year, Marissa Crow, is teaching this class all winter long. She's got kind of a free preview week going right now.
Yes.
It's actually, it's incredible. I wish I had the courage to do yoga. I just don't have the
The
courage.
flexibility, or?
Well, I definitely don't have the flexibility. I think the yoga would help improve that,
Yeah.
which I think is the goal, but I just don't know that I have the guts. I don't like to do things I'm not good at. Flexibility is one of those things.
I promised Marissa that I would come to one of these, and I really want to.
But one of them isn't gonna, I mean,
you gotta try it. I think it's one of those things, once you try it once, you might get the bug and wanna keep doing it.
I think I would. I think we should have a staff out, like a staff, maybe I'd be less embarrassed.
Like a staff Christmas party, yoga party.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like this.
That's a good idea.
So, anyway, it's pretty fun. You should definitely check it out. We should be doing this all winter long.
Sold out this morning.
We've got
Free, but yeah, sold out this morning, which is good.
well, you know,
It was
if
good.
it's free, they said the assistant pro model. If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, that's what they said.
You know, the head pro model.
I like this hay money.
If it's free, I'll take 3.
Yeah.
That's that one. No, so that's why kind of what you got going on here, and then
Very colorful.
it is.
I like those shirts we picked out today.
We did pick out some sweet
Yes.
shirts.
Really sweet.
So-
Very excited.
Yeah, FootJoy. We got some
Awesome
good
shoes.
shoes. They got great shoes too. The Flex is back.
Mm-hmm.
So we picked a couple different colors of the Flex, and then the shirt, the apparel line is on fire.
It's off. It's off.
You're gonna like it. The shirt that I was wearing last week, subdued.
Oh, last week?
Yeah.
No. That was aggressive. I don't know how well that showed on
Yeah,
Facebook
it did.
Live.
I think it made it like blurry.
Yeah, it was
I
so
think
busy. It was blurry.
You like screwed with the camera.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
there was that minty green collar. I did like that.
Yes, it's pretty cool.
But these new shirts are really good.
Very,
No more
very
boring, white shirt, khaki pants.
No, it's a whole new FootJoy. It's a whole new FootJoy.
Yes, very bright colors. I like those blue shoes too.
We got the bright, yeah,
Those
blue
are
shoes.
sweet.
Very nice. Waterproof. They got the waterproof Flex. This shirt's pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Big stuff.
Did you order any vests?
I'm not telling.
I had to leave the meeting early.
You know,
I really wanted to order a couple vests.
you know. Can I tell everybody what the sales rep's nickname is?
No.
So he likes to stock the shop. He's a very aggressive sales rep, and he did talk me into 12 vests at the very end of the.
Did you end up buying 12 vests? Wow. Hope you got that minty green one.
Gosh.
There was that gray one that was
So-
nice.
So that's what.
Wow.
Yep. So that's what we did. We did order some vests.
Did you stick to your guns on the glove?
I did.
We had what?
Two gloves. I took some out of the trunk of his car, so that was good.
That was good. Yeah.
And then
Dude, we got those cool ladies stay cooler gloves that they ask about so much.
the socks.
Oh, yeah.
I gave away a little on the socks too, but I got some back.
Yeah.
I got some back.
Well, how many? You bought?
He wanted 12 dozen. He wanted. I think
144 pairs of socks, that's a lot.
I think we sold them on 6.
Maybe if we gave a pair of socks away with each pair of shoes, maybe that would help.
If they paid full price for the shoes, I'd be happy to. I gotta get them out on a discount.
Yes. No, maybe that would be a little bit of incentive next year.
Yeah, but no, that was good.
You know?
We, I don't know if anybody saw the video, the car video delivering pies. They look like what's that? What's that show? I don't know what it's called. The name of that show where they're in the car.
That
and they're
'70s,
singing
that '70s show.
No, that's not what it is.
They're in the car and that
Maybe
beginning
it's-
of it dancing
I
around.
don't know. But anyway, it was the 5 of us all in the,
It was a clown car.
Horse's car.
It was a
Yeah.
clown car. We had a great time in that clown car.
Delivered pies to all of our partners, people that help us out throughout the course of the year.
At the beginning of the video, we had the camera turned around, and my wife is like, "You were letting the driver drive and hold the camera at the same time?"
That's what it looked like.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
no. And we're also not driving in England, because if you look closely, it would look like Marissa was driving on the right side of the car.
Yeah.
And so that made it look more clowny.
Yeah.
But that was fun. Andrea got in there. She had some good giggles. Dan was not as excited about his performance on camera, but boy, do we have some big news about Dan later.
Oh,
yes, we do.
I didn't know about this. I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah.
But if you didn't catch the video, one of the things that we got to announce in that video is that Lyman Orchards Golf Club is the CSGA 2019 CSGA Distinguished Golf Club Award winner.
We're the winners.
Very excited.
Congratulations to us. That was pretty exciting when we found out.
It was pretty exciting. Walked right in,
Walked
deliver
in.
pie, walk out with an award. It
Well,
was pretty
John
good.
and Mr. Morgan have a very good relationship. So they started, shooting the breeze
Yep.
about golf 30 years ago in the business.
Of course.
And Mr. Morgan goes, "John, did you know that you guys won Distinguished Club of the Year in Connecticut?" And John Wilson's like, "Did you know?" And I'm like, "I didn't know." Andrew, "Do you know?" Dan, "Did you know?" Marissa, "Nobody knew." So I texted you, you didn't know.
Thought I was holding out on you guys.
We did. We thought you were holding out a big
Yeah.
surprise. Maybe you're gonna let the cat out of the bag at this week's sweet spot, but no.
Had no idea.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a big celebration for us. Parade through Torrington.
I mean, I'm
on
not
December
sure that the awards really. There's a few other awards at this as well. I'm just, I don't
We're
know.
one of many.
They're going to hand I think the Women's Player of the Year award to Jen Holland for the 487th time in her career. I think that's pretty good.
Yes.
She's won this award. I mean, it feels like she wins it every year.
She's
Lyman's
a good player.
own, so very good player there. So no, it's going to be a good time.
It'll be fun.
Torrington Country
It'll
Club,
be
go
fun.
up there.
And the CSG has been very good to us.
Very good time.
I've only been here
Yes.
for 2 years, but they've
Yes.
been very supportive. We've
We-
also been
it was
good
a very
hosts
good
for
year
them,
this year. We
so-
did the U.S. Open qualifier,
Mhm.
where one of the qualifiers made it all the way to Pebble, and then we did the senior formal.
I don't know if we,
Senior formal.
and I don't know if we get the award without Marissa's award either.
I don't think we did.
I think Marcia had something to do with that. Yeah.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
She might have helped us
Yeah.
out in that
That's
cause
good.
there. Yeah, well,
Well, your award too didn't hurt.
yeah, it probably didn't hurt.
Youth Player Development
Yeah,
Award
it's
winner.
fun.
We're just I'm starting to feel bad for winning all those awards here.
This is 2019 is the year of the apple.
You're the apple. I like
That's
that.
what we're gonna say.
That's pretty good.
That's what
pretty
we'll
good. I
go
like
with.
that.
We did the apple.
You know what that means? It means nothing good is going to come in 2020.
Well, we need
I
to,
mean,
we gotta cash in now, right now.
means it's going to rain every weekend next
Could.
year, so make sure you get your golf in on Mondays and Tuesdays, everybody. Oh. So, did you see the story on the news? This is a good story.
Which one?
With Scott
About the
Van
president?
Pelt, the one big thing.
Oh, that
Oh
one.
yeah, we can talk about that one too.
Let's not talk
Okay.
politics on the show.
I mean, we could.
We could.
Just like
I don't think
people
we're
go.
having any friends.
So, the tournament this weekend is on Argentina, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy by the name of Brandon Matthews. Okay.
Yes.
So they're on the third hole of the playoff. The winner of the tournament gets an exemption into the British Open. Kind of a big deal.
Yes.
So he's there on the green, and third playoff hole, his opponent, who he was competing against, drains like a 30-foot birdie putt, so he's got a chance to knock it on him and extend the playoff. And guy yells in his backswing, underswing, just yells, and he was upset. He walks off the course in the locker room. Well, the tournament chairperson comes in afterward and says, "Hey, really want to apologize about that, but I think you need to know that this individual has Down syndrome, and so immediately, this regret took over. You know, he was just felt so bad. He said, "Take me to him right away. I need to meet this. I need to meet this man. I need to go shake his hand. I need to take care of him, and just make sure he understands there's no hard feeling." I mean, it was just in an instant. It could have gone from one of the worst moments in sports to becomes one of these feel-good stories about sportsmanship, and it was a really touching story. I made it. Scott Van Pelt did the one big thing last night, and I thought it was just really touching.
Yeah, it's a good story. Making up for it like that.
Yeah.
He's in maybe the biggest shot of his career, and that happens.
Absolutely.
Flew off the handle a little bit,
Yep.
but
He made it right.
up for it.
Made it right, and let's talk about that on the show, because it's a good thing that happened out there. I thought it was
we should talk about
interesting.
well, we like to talk about a lot of good things
Yeah,
here.
we do.
We don't talk about too much negative.
We've this is true.
A lot of good
We
things.
talked about lots of stories. We throw up, things like that, making fun of ourselves, stuff like that.
My gambling losses, those are always negative.
Of course, we always like to talk about the negative for some.
I'm the only one in America that bet the Golden State Warriors over.
Yes, you are the only one in America that
I don't know if you
did
win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. I got the Celtics too. That looks pretty good. So.
Something, that'll balance that out. Even Steven.
Yeah.
I like to try and get as many Seinfeld references in here as I can.
Yes.
Even Steven.
Giddy up.
Yep.
Did you see that big game? UConn basketball. Big win this weekend at Gamble.
Oh boy.
62-29, 62-59.
And it is a big. What we've talked about. I was talking
Biggest
about
win
this.
in a long time.
Very long
Syracuse
time.
win a couple years ago.
Basically, UConn has basically been relegated to more or less a JV squad for the last couple of years. So to win to beat a team of any sort of merit is a big deal. They should celebrate that one, because I don't know how many more they're going to get. So they should really.
Let's celebrate every win. I agree.
Let's celebrate that.
Well, the reason I brought it up was one of our team members, Dan Hannibal, was at the game.
Oh, he was.
He's a big UConn.
Yeah, big basketball guy too.
Huge.
Yeah,
He
we
coaches-
got a little sidetracked in the interview talking about basketball.
Yes, UConn basketball. He also coaches, I believe I want to say a high school team.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not sure about high school. Maybe it's grammar school, but
Okay.
he is an assistant coach for basketball, and he loves UConn basketball. The other day when that St. Joe's debacle was going on versus UConn, we were calling each other and telling him that UConn's going to come back. They're going to come back and win. And he's like, I don't know. And he was the one that was right. They lost that game. But that was part of a big day for our good friend.
Yeah.
You know,
so what else happened for
Well,
with
well,
Dan?
you know, a couple of the
This
girls
guy.
that worked on an Apple Night,
Okay.
they always complain that there are no good guys out there.
Yes.
Okay. And
We're all taken.
They're,
I
well,
mean, look at
yeah.
that, look at this.
Yeah. Well, that's another one is off the market now. Another one is definitely off the market now. This guy's on fire.
So, did your advice work? Are you taking credit for this?
Like I said in prior shows, I set the pins off. He knocked them all down.
Sounds like it.
He had a nice day.
Okay.
They went to services together.
Okay.
Beautiful day for services.
Yep.
Then they went out and they watched the UConn Huskies defeat Florida.
Okay.
Went out to a
I mean,
nice.
who's not feeling good after that, right?
Yeah. They went to a great dinner
Okay.
at the same place where my wife and I went for our second date.
Wow.
Plan B in West Hartford.
Plan B burgers.
And
Place, yeah.
that's where he ended the conversation, but he has a special twinkle in his eye now.
Wow.
I'm very happy for him.
I like that.
He's a great guy.
So
other
now-
good guys off the market.
So, I'm hopeful, just being the good guy that I am, is it taking down the profile for a minute?
I
here on
think
the
he
dating
told me he's
sites? Like,
taking it down.
Is he gonna, put that on pause for a minute, or
I
is
think
he
it's.
okay?
I think he canceled his
I think
accounts.
that's a good idea.
Yep,
We'll see
they're
what
all
cash.
canceled.
Good. No, that's good.
Yeah.
You must be proud.
Well, I can't. I don't think I can take the credit I want to. I think it was.
I think you
through
should
it-
take all the credit.
Well. Okay. No.
You're like a real life Hitch over here. you know?
Yes, I mean he was he needed to just know that he needed to put himself out there a little bit, and he did. Look at he's
He's
doing
a good
great.
kid.
I know,
Yeah,
but
he's-
you can't. It's hard to be a good kid on the internet. You gotta
Yes.
toot your own horn a little bit. It's like going to a job interview. You have to talk about yourself a little bit.
I mean,
And you gotta tell the people what they want to hear a little bit.
once again, the master, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions
About
for the Godfather,
interviewing
skills,
I had a good interview with you a couple years ago.
job skills.
Was that? I think it was the only one who applied for the job, but I mean that also helped.
I got so many comments, I'm not gonna make them, but no, you did pretty well.
Yeah, it was not bad.
I think you had the PGA, I think it was the PGA pin on the
Oh,
suit,
yeah.
I think that's a guy,
Oh,
I think that's.
I think the suit didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Take the job
Nice
seriously.
suit.
Wore a
Yeah.
nice suit.
That was we met at the homestead. There was a big crowd for that interview.
The first one was
Phelps
here.
was there?
First one was here.
Oh, yeah,
You and
yeah.
Phelps here.
Yeah.
Second one was a lot of people around that.
That's the one I remember.
You, Steve,
John Lyman.
Lyman,
Yep.
Darren was there.
Darren was involved.
The Homestead Ghosts were probably
Oh, they were there.
overseeing.
Oh, they were always there.
They were
They're
there.
always there.
A lot of good questions. I don't remember any of them, but I
I don't
remember felt like it was a solid interview. There was donuts when I got there. I liked that part.
I think I had a few. We know Darren.
I didn't have any. I remember that
You were a
part.
little nervous.
Well, that was not. Oh, you guys brought me breakfast. Thank you. Yeah, I remember. But I do remember walking out of the interview feeling, this is a good place. It's a good place to be.
We're good people here,
Yeah.
What can I say?
We like to pat ourselves in the back. Good people. We'll hook you up with it.
Winning lots of awards.
We're winning
Fair enough.
awards. People are getting hitched. It's unbelievable. We drive around in cars, delivering pies to the needy. I mean, it was unbelievable.
So then I'm not sure that they were needy.
No, they weren't, but they were very happy to receive
They were
those
very
pies.
happy.
And very happy.
Everybody's happy to get a line of pie.
Well, it's funny because you walk up, there's 5 of us getting out of a car, walking into a
Oh,
building,
it's okay.
showing up at an office unannounced. And people are like, what are you doing here? Some people are like, oh, how are you? Good, good. And some people are like, who are you?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
What are you doing?
And I felt bad.
What are you? I'm not buying anything. You can stop selling. Yeah.
And Marissa was so nice. Hi, I'm Marissa from Lyman Orchards. We brought you this pie. Oh, you brought us
Yeah.
something? You don't want
Oh,
something?
come on
from
in,
us?
sit
Oh,
down,
come on
stay a
in.
while.
I'll get the plates and the knives and the forks. I think only one place we got to that we didn't actually see the person that we wanted to see.
We got this harebrained idea a couple years ago
The janitor.
to go to some business down there in Wallingford, and we were just trying to talk about the leagues and some stuff we had going on. And everybody says you just got to go out there and put yourself out there. And the first store we went to, it was as secure as could be complex. Like you had to push this button, and we said we were here to talk to so and so about whatever, blah blah blah. And this lady came walking out from behind the counter and started walking to the door. And it was me and another gentleman who used to work here. And she stopped about halfway between her desk and the door. And you could see the wheels in her head turning like, I'm about to let 2 psychopaths in
Oh, yeah.
to this office and they're going to kill me. And it's like, no, we're just, these nice young boys from wherever. And no, she did not take it that way. And needless to say, that was the last time we didn't do any more. That was pretty discouraging. She literally thought we were going to walk in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't blame her.
There's
I
some
don't blame her.
there was some serious situation.
Oh,
When we walked into the
smokes.
independent day school, they rang us in and
Oh, I
everything.
believe that.
And as we were walking in, we're waiting in the lobby, we're waiting for to drop off our pie, and then all of a sudden someone else brings 8 pies, pizza pies, and we're like, oh man,
We lose.
we need, we're like, John's like, we could trade a pie straight up. And the pie was looking good. And
I
it was
bet they
smelling
were.
good in there. Yeah, it was really good. But it was tough to get into some of these places. You gotta get buzzed in. Some of these places are very interesting.
Yep.
Was it Wallingford? I think Wallingford Adult Education is in a train station. Pretty neat, yeah.
That's cool.
Where I think the heating bill might be a little high in there,
Yeah.
but it was a pretty neat place.
What are you going to do?
It was awesome.
It's just taxpayer money.
That grows on trees.
Yeah. Hey,
That's it. Just
come on.
raise the mill rate, you'll be all
Yeah,
set.
you'll be fine.
That was good. But that was a great experience. It was good to see, just to hang out with all the colleagues and bond a little bit and make a funny video and.
Well, I like the video.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was good.
It was fun. And then we got to videotape Marissa. I'm like, how are we gonna get Marissa? Because I didn't want to give the phone to John. So
No.
we got her right in that rear view.
John,
and
you
it
give the
was
phone to
fun.
John, you're not getting it back.
Well, he would have just turned it on himself.
Yeah,
and
he was
started
just,
talking
yeah.
a little bit,
Mhm.
telling us
Yep.
about
Golf and
Callaway or something.
whatever,
Yeah,
who
that's-
knows. Probably could have sold some stuff. Well, that guy.
well, the guy's unbelievable.
Yeah,
He's an unbelievable salesman. They don't make them like that.
they definitely don't.
But that was good.
Who did
Anything
Pats
else?
got this weekend?
I don't know. We're gonna win whoever it is. Whoever they did. We played a terrible game this past week and they still won.
This is true.
Our leading touchdown, like the leading guy passing touchdowns was Edelman.
The Niners play 3 of the top 5 Super Bowl odds, 3 of the top 5 teams in the league in the next 3 games. Green Bay, Baltimore, New Orleans. If they go undefeated there, forget it.
Forget
It's
it.
over.
Party's over.
Done.
They're a good team. They're a good team. They're almost not
They're
good enough
so
to beat
injured.
Arizona at home, but they're a good
They're
team.
so injured right now. Well, they beat everybody else they played, so why not beat, their teams have some hope. Kyler Murray's better than people think.
He's very good. He doesn't throw picks.
Better than people think. You know who does throw picks? Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
There was a lot of picks.
He did. Threw a couple.
Seattle
picks in
dropped
their game.
12 interceptions on him in this game 2 weeks ago.
And Seattle still won.
Yeah. Could have won by a lot.
Do any big plans for Thanksgiving coming up?
We're going to the in-laws. We got the brother-in-law, sister-in-law will be up with their 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
We got all the four grandkids. Then we got the Friday after Thanksgiving. We've got my wife's uncle has a big family. They'll be all over at the homestead too. So I'll be driving back and forth to and from going to work, and then back for a little pizza party Friday. Lots of people. So it's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, the forecast looks pretty good next week.
I see some rain.
I saw some
rain.
50. I just saw.
I just see it. Temperatures look good.
Temperatures.
But no, we're gonna have a good time. We always we struggle with the food. Sometimes there's not enough food. Usually there's like 4 turkeys, 12 kinds of cranberry sauce,
Sarcasm I hear.
6 different types of stuff. My mother-in-law's such a good cook too. Oh, I can't tell you. And my wife makes a good turkey. She does it, Brian. Very good.
Oh yeah. The best one I ever had was a deep fried turkey.
Did you? Yeah, I never had.
Yes.
I believe it though.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Succulent. Delicious.
Succulent, he says.
Turkeys are
So-
I think my mother just bought a turkey breast. No one's really
Which is
a
okay.
turkey lover in our family.
Which is okay. I mean, I think Thanksgiving, the sides make the meal.
Yeah, stuffings.
For sure.
And the mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
We like
Your
my
sweet
wife-
potato film.
Yeah, we're big.
Yeah.
Not when I was a kid. I didn't even know what a sweet potato
Yeah.
was. Lately, now that it's a superfood, a lot of avocados and sweet potatoes at our house.
I didn't tell you. I made, speaking of superfood, I made a sausage and mushroom risotto with kale on Saturday.
So you were stirring
It's
that
amazing.
risotto and stirring.
You know how hard, I was stirring,
Italian, I know
with
how to
a
make
10-pound
risotto.
kid in my arm because she was restless.
It's a lot of work.
So I was stirring with one hand, holding the kid with the other hand.
Put in more stock, keep cooking
It
that
was
puppy.
delicious.
Delicious. Risotto was good.
I didn't know I could do that.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty
Would you
good.
make sausage and mushroom?
Yeah.
You got to put 3 or 4 different mushrooms in there. You
Oh,
go
I
to
just did one
portobellos,
side, yeah.
then you got to go to those shiitake,
Yep.
oyster, and
I get you.
crimini, I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the
I'm
expensive part of the supermarket.
a pretty plain when it comes to my mushrooms because I don't like to spend the money.
What I'm going to do is this. At my house,
Yeah.
my mother brings me it's bouillon cubes that are in the taste of porcini mushrooms from Italy. They sell
I
it.
didn't
Nor
know they
makes it.
did
They only
that.
make it. Oh yeah.
I thought it was chicken or beef in the
Yeah,
bouillon
chicken,
category.
vegetable. Now you got porcini. It's in my fridge. I'll bring
That's
some.
good. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's perfect.
We make it risotto Milanese style. Ever have Milanese style?
No.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You take, you start to put the butter in there or
Yeah.
whatever it is, olive oil or whatever you want to start with. Rice. Then you got to put the white wine in,
Yeah.
cook that
Yeah,
off,
yeah, yeah.
and then after that, at the very end, after all the stock is cooked and after all of the rice is
You stir
softened,
it.
you put in saffron. Oh yeah, and then really whip in some Parmesan cheese and butter.
That does sound quite nice.
It's
Yeah.
it's delicious.
It's rich.
Oh yeah, it's good food. Good winter food.
That is good.
But we make it every month. It's really good. And the saffron's expensive.
Yeah, look at that.
We get that from Italy too. They bring it from my parents bring it from Italy.
Yeah.
That's it, risottos. We'll make some nice risottos.
I like that. That's good.
We'll have you over for dinner, you and the
Sounds
girls.
good. Yeah,
They can play with the boys.
I like that.
Climb all over the house like maniacs. The
Your
boys are all
boys
over
have
the
some
place.
energy, huh?
We went to a 70th birthday party this weekend,
Yeah.
and we haven't seen my wife's aunt for a couple months. And she turns to me and she goes, "Your boys, do they ever stop?" Like I didn't know if she was insulting me or I didn't even know how to take it. I'm like,
she was upset.
they're like this 100% of the time. They always have energy. Nicholas is running laps. I mean, I wouldn't change him for anything in the world.
Of course not.
If he was anything less than 100% full
Let's do
bore,
it.
it wouldn't be my son. He is having a good time, and his little brother is now chasing him around. They're
Just
playing
be- just-
cornhole. It was a great time.
Let's not, yeah, let's not
It was
forget
great.
about that, that's good.
Yeah, energy. We'll have risotto. Oh, I know what I made this weekend. You were making risotto. I was making Christmas limoncello and orangecello. Oh yeah.
You.
My family, my brother's
Yes.
making IPA. I'm making cello. My dad made wine. Where
It's
are
better, you
where are
guys.
priorities?
I love this.
Orangecello and the
This
limoncello.
limoncello, I got the orange last year. I
Well,
think
this
I
year
want
might be
the
a lemon
lemon.
this year.
Can I put in an order for it?
I was gonna,
Okay,
take care of you.
that's good, I like this.
I just like to bring a little bottle for everybody here.
Yeah, that's always a nice little touch.
Yeah.
Last year you had the nice label.
Yeah, we're gonna do that
Nice.
again. Little
Yeah.
Dipolino labels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
have fun doing it.
It sounds like it.
Oh yeah, my wife and I are zesting the lemons and the oranges this weekend, and we had to buy. It's always funny to go into a package store and buying with your little 4.5-year-old and so buying 2 liters of grain alcohol.
Yes, that's-
It's always like that's the kind of stuff you buy when you're 21. It's like some frat party.
Yeah.
But my son and I'll have 2 liters of grain alcohol, please. And the lady's like, "What are you gonna do with that?" I'm like, "We make limoncello for the house." Oh, okay. You have to like
Gonna get drunk.
we give away his gifts, but it's like grain. What are you doing over there?
Well, you know, it's a
What's
different
the way
style at the Dipolino house.
Yeah,
You know what
we're
I'm saying?
go big or go home.
That's right.
We're gonna have 4.5.
I guess so.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to help zest, so he helped me zest it. He goes, "Daddy, when are you gonna add the water?" He thought that grain alcohol was water.
That's what we're gonna have,
So I was
lots
like-
of water, son.
So I took the bottle in, we
Yep.
poured it there. Can I smell it? I go, I don't think you're gonna want to smell it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
How about we smell when it's all done?
Yeah.
Because he was smelling the lemon juice.
Of
Because
course.
I didn't just throw the lemons away after I made lemon juice, fresh orange juice with the oranges.
Look at you.
It's delicious.
Jeez.
Sunday. There's nothing better than
I
freshly
just hope-
squeezed orange juice.
I really hope our superintendent's not watching this right now, because he's gonna make so much for us if he hears this.
About what?
Talking about food, cooking.
What do we? If he was at them, we'd be talking about folding sweaters all
You
day.
know, I mean.
It's like that's what he thinks we do.
Just saying.
I'm gonna. You know what? I was thinking about.
Fresh squeezed orange.
We should
juice.
pay for him to go to a polo class. You know, like the class I went to back in '05, how to
Yeah.
fold polo shirts, how to fold sweaters. We should do that for Christmas.
Just so he knows.
Yeah, you want to learn? Golf would be hard. You got to learn to fold a sweater and get a 144 million gun out there with only 60 cards.
Yeah, well, yeah. Tell me about
Oh
it.
yeah, those days are there.
Yeah, we don't have to do those anymore because we have all new cards next year.
Oh yeah,
Thank goodness.
that would be good. Very good.
Well,
Well,
I suppose we'll be here next week. We got to talk about your awards dinner.
Tuesday. What's going on next
Tuesday?
Tuesday? Anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No. Well, we got yoga in the morning.
Yep. No yoga next week. Thanksgiving week.
Oh, no yoga.
No. You come here though. You come for the 11 o'clock yoga next week.
I'll listen. This is very relaxing back here. I'm going to come back. I'm definitely going to partake. This is not a women's only
No,
event.
no.
This is a men's thing.
Yes.
And I promised myself and I promised Marissa that I wanted to take part because I want to know more about all the programming that I'm not very familiar with, and this
Are
is
you-
definitely one of them.
Are you gonna wear khakis and a polo shirt for your yoga?
Well,
or you're
what I'm gonna do
dress-
is
what
this.
are you gonna do?
We have the young lady who worked for us at Apple this year,
Yes.
Cassidy. I'm gonna call her up, ask her what kind of wardrobe I should
Okay.
wear. She's probably gonna tell me to go buy some
Lululemon,
Lululemon gear,
yeah.
some expensive $150 stuff. But I might just have to wear my Yukon sweatpants. I think
Yeah.
that'll be okay, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe the PGA underwear.
Oh, well, we'll see you next Tuesday. Make sure you share the video. Come out, still play some golf. Well, everything's open. Jones, Apple 9 Range is open. The
No snow yet.
Apple 9 Golf Course is open. Everything's going to stay open through Thanksgiving. We will be closed on Thanksgiving. It's supposed to rain, so I think that'll be okay. No, everything going out, play some golf, have some fun. Remember, if you've got any questions for the Godfather, let him know. He's happy. He's here to help.
We're gonna
He's
fill
one
that
for one
mailbag
right
up.
now.
We're filling the mailbag up with big questions.
Yep, 1 for 1 right now on dating advice, and I'd love to hear something in the job interview category.
Yeah.
Coming up soon.
I got some good ideas.
Yeah, sounds like it. So.
I impressed you. Like I I said, I don't know how many people apply for the job, but that's not important.
Well, you know, that's I don't feel like sharing that information with you. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Doesn't
It
matter.
does not. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.